guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we did a bunch of little small side questy things, and that ended up with us getting a whole bunch of strike expands, so everyone now has at least 5 of them. They have relatively large hit areas now, just making life easier for myself, and just so I don't have to worry about things as much as before. So there you go, that's how that's set up. We also sold pretty much all of our excess stuff. We sold all the seeds, anything below roots, and eventually when I get enough money we will be able to go and pick up the extracts as well, though I don't believe they're available quite yet. If you're wondering where they are, they will be available in Petrograd when we have time to go there. But I don't, at least it's not in my notes to go there quite yet. And I believe I checked during my test run to see. Blanca, make sure you get the dog bone before doing this. Warlock earrings, small jug, crucifix. I'm going the magician route for this, though with our new strike expands, you may want to pile them up on him to make this easier for yourself, because in order to get our bonus item from this, you need a perfect ring victory. We are indeed. Oh. Apparently your clan protects the humans, do they? Yeah, Blanca's not all that interesting. He's not very respectful, you know, some of the things he said to the older wolves and to, you know, this guy talking about his tradition, saying he doesn't care. Blanca doesn't have a whole lot of personality. Runs better than anyone else in the game, but that's not saying much.
You think you can beat me? A man shouldn't make idle threats.
I won't stand for any more of your insults. Now you'll witness the prowess of the House of Matsunaga.
I'm familiar with the voice actor, though I can't picture right off the top of my head where from. Alright, Matsunaga is light base with 900 HP. This probably isn't going to go well, but I'm going to try, because I have the Warlock earrings on, to do this all with Soul Comet. That's not a good start. I need a perfect ring victory to get what I'm looking for here. So I'm just going to reload until I eventually do it properly. All of his, like, as far as what he does for attacks, I think the only thing he can do is his normal attack, which has physical defense down on it. But yeah, I'm apparently going to have to remember how to do Soul Comet properly. See how much damage we can do here. So with a perfect, it should only take 3 perfects in order to finish this fight off. I didn't know he had barrier, though. That's interesting. You can't inflict any status effects on him, so other than, you know, trying to finish him off quickly, not really much else we can do here. Alright, there we go. I think that it took me 4 attempts in order to get that all done. Not too bad all in all. It should have taken me less, but apparently doing the ring is not easy today. And for doing that, we get another strike expand. I will be trying to max out the number of strike expands I have before the end of the game, but for now...
How could I be so careless? How could I lose focus on the battlefield?
That's what you get for bringing personal feelings into the battle.
Alright, we got one more and Soul Comet is powered up once again. Alright. With that out of the way, there is only one more stop we need to make before we actually move on with the game. Surprised I managed to work through all the side questy stuff so quickly. That's alright. We need to go back to Yokohama and go to the brick warehouses. Interestingly enough, they have upgraded the shop once again. Go up the ladder, please. They have upgraded the shop once again. I believe it's the second. Is this the second one? I think this is the second one. This has the shop, right? Don't think this is the shop. This is not the shop. Okay. I was at the first one. I thought I was at the second one. The other one's down here. And this is the one that we managed to buy something rather unique from once before. This time... Talk to him, please. Video game. Buy. This guy has all the weapons. For all the characters. Now, there are going to be some in here that are more powerful than the ones I already have, because I haven't found like the super powerful ones. Like in this case, I can get a better one for her relatively shortly, so it's not worth buying a whole new one. And I believe the same is true with Kurando, but there is one unique thing here. There is a new crest available, Boon or Bune. Try for discount. Almost missed that. Not that I care too much anymore. For that big purchase in the previous episode there, yeah, I went out of my way to save and reload multiple times to get the 50% discount. Come on, you can do it. But for 25 grand, not that important. Now there's one more thing that I wanted to do before we move on. We got that crest. Now we want to put all those remaining soul drops to use and unlock the remaining... all of the remaining fusions for Yuri. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set him up to make that easy. I don't want to give him the small jug, but the demon earrings are a good idea. And I want that crucifix. You don't want that. Yeah, let's give him the crucifix. You could also give him the mind's eye if you want this to go even faster, but we're just going to head to the graveyard here. I don't see Yuri having any problems doing this now. He's much more powerful than he was. We already have done that one. Let's go do the light one. Let's unlock the last level here. Hold that soul drop up. And let us show off Neomon. Haven't really had a good chance of doing that yet. As you can see by the turn priority, Neomon is goddamn unearthly fast, and that is his great claim to fame. He's got a whole litany of good abilities: multi-hit attack, revival attack, cheaper attack, cheaper reviving attack. He's got a linear attack, which is also nice to see, but more importantly than any of that, he's fast and he's powerful. His stats are very nice. As you can see by the amount of damage we've done here, these aren't going to take very long anymore. Can't believe I missed. It's a lot easier to do it now than it was when we first got access to it. It's kind of the reason why I waited is to do all the other ones, is because they were rather difficult before, but now they're pretty easy. This is the wind one, right? Yeah, we'll do the wind one. And I think we'll show off one of another one of Neomon's abilities here, since we've got 2 new ones that we haven't seen yet. Let's see what we can do here. We already saw that one. That's not going to do much here, so let's show off Die Scumbag. Well, I didn't get the perfect, but at least I hit it. As you can see, it's nothing spectacular. It just has a lot of hits. And this guy has used Gale on himself, so now he's fast. But he's still not that fast, and we still will annihilate him. There we go. Easy enough. After we finish up all these, we will have all of Yuri's fusions, quote unquote. If you go up here, Door of Labyrinth. Now we already went in here and we got ourselves a Mon. Door of Desires. Still a pretty thick door, and we still haven't done anything with that. Which probably tells you that we're not quite done yet. But we got all the elemental ones, and then we got the non-elemental one that is a Mon. Yeah, so that should be the only one left, because I did the darkness one already. Yuri, where'd you go? Neomon again. I don't think there's a reason to use anybody else right now. Neomon is really powerful. I think some of the best stat growth he gets, at least at this point. And these guys only have about 300 HP. Well, you want to up your evasion, huh? Well, let's see if I can hit perfect on this. I cannot hit it at all. That works too. Let's try this again. Only got perfect. Excuse you? I disagree, video game. I disagree. There it is, the perfect. So yeah, as you can see by the base damage, Yuri is still a physical attacker. His normal attack does more than whatever the hell that was. He also has the demon earrings on, which is helping, but still, the amount of damage that he will consistently get with his normal attack is going to be much better than he's going to get with elemental spells. You could set him up so that it would be better, but I wouldn't bother. Ooh, slow down. All right. You say anything? No, nothing new there. So we've taken care of that. Let us swap our equipment around here. And actually, you know what? That's pretty good right there. It's my current party set up here. Just gonna get everybody all together, and I am going to want to use a tent. Also, one thing that I did in between episodes is I used up pretty much all of my excess seals. I could put the image on screen again. I'm not sure if I've already done it or not, but basically of which characters are going to get which seals and the order with which I'm going to do them in. Seal of the Aura for MP. That's such a minuscule amount of MP, it doesn't matter. Seal of the Urn. Basically, if I specifically needed something for a boss fight, I was going to use them there, but these don't matter either. I would always keep some around, so in this case, I'd keep the Seal of Auras around, since using them doesn't really benefit me at all. And the reason for that is they have attempting to use it, whether you're successful or not. If you completely miss, you don't use up the seal. And it is the fastest recovery time you will get in the game. So if you want to stagger someone so that they're going to get their next turn a lot faster than even using defend, then you'll want to use a Seal of Aura or any of the other seals. But that's primarily the reason for that. It's not something you use a lot, but it is something that might come in handy if you need a specific character order for something that you happen to be doing. All right. Enough of all that. Let's save. I just made myself sad as I saved over the file where I still had over 1 million cash. Anyway, let's go here. And then realize that, oh, there it is. I found the map. I've got the map. If you look at the map, I'll put it up on screen now. It's kind of confusing. And by kind of, I mean very confusing. And it's going to take us a little while to try and navigate through here. It's not the most fun area. It's actually probably the most confusing area that we've been to so far. And that's just because we get some of these items that allow us to go in multiple different areas. At this point in the game, we can probably sub out the... who has it? You can... right now, nobody has it. But you can choose to sub out the bandit earrings for the pirate earrings if you so desire. We've finally gotten to a point where the enemies tend to drop items that are actually worthwhile using. So if you're wondering what the enemies around here drop, most of the enemies will have a normal item drop of a root item, Theramana or Pure. One of them has access to a Talisman of Luck. And the rare items are typically extracts or, in one case, a cosmic bracelet. We'll talk about that when we get there. And one of them can even drop a ninja gi if you cheaped out on stuff ahead of time. Alright. This place is going to be confusing, so let's go. So we've hit the save point at the very start of the area. I'm not exactly sure why that's the case. And there should be a battle around the corner. Of course there is. Alright, this is the guy that can drop the, I believe, yeah, you drop the cosmic bracelet. And the scorpion there will drop a ninja gi. Those are both rare drops, so you don't really have to worry about them all that much. But they're there, so I figured I'd at least mention them. Alright, let's get everybody comboed up here. Most of the enemies around here have a decent amount of HP as well. We're looking at, let's see, the Phoenix has how much? The Phoenix has 200. I don't think you're going to be able to kill him. The Scorpion has 880? 800. I can't read. And our Lava Lump has 291. There's one more enemy around here that's got 321. 321. There was no way you were going to knock anyone down with what you had going there. Hey, look, I got a good solid hit out of it. Let us finish off you. And finally, the big scorpion. What did I miss? Oh well, what can you do? Enemies are pretty powerful. But yeah, like I said, the enemies can drop some decent stuff. If you want to go for it, you can. If you want to still go for more money, you can. If you want to do neither, you can do that too. Doesn't make a huge difference. I would say almost go for more money if you plan on buying a lot of extracts later. Or if, like me, you want to spend a lot of money on strike expands. There we go. Eventually, I will put Kurando back in the thick of things, but for now, I'm just trying to get all of my characters above 50 affinity with each other, and I'm almost there. I've only got a few characters left. In fact, that might have just done it. Let's see here. Everybody except for Kurando. Everybody except for Kurando. Everybody except for Kurando. Kurando is everybody. Everybody except for Anastasia, who is the only one he's over 50 with. Yep. And yeah, so basically Kurando's going to be in my my normal party for most of the rest of the game as he tries to build up his affinity, and then I'm just going to sub in all the other characters, primarily focusing on those that are lower leveled and stuff like that, and just always put him in the middle. Alright, there's a hidden item here. There was an exclamation mark above his head. It's not a secret item. It's not visible or anything like that. Let's see here. So we got that. Now, let us go over here. There's a thing over there, but go left first. Oh, we surrounded him. The final new enemy is a samurai ghoul. As I said, 321 HP. The samurai ghoul has a unique, well, not a unique feature, but a powerful strategy. Likes to use energy charge. We don't like to see that, so let's stop him from doing that. As well as finish off whoever happens to be in the way. Yeah, you don't want to let him get attacks off. It's not fun. It's a lot easier to get perfects around here. And for getting perfect victories around here, you generally tend to get the same junk that you would get anywhere else. Though if you get big combos, you tend to get different root items, like for like 30 plus combos. If you care to do that, I'm not necessarily going to go that route, but going to focus more on my normal attacks, even though characters like Lucia aren't really specializing in it. Kurando, do your stuff. Now, Kurando does not have a whole lot going for him at the moment in terms of his equiption, so he just has the pedometer and the step tripler on, so he's not going to get a lot of damage, which will allow me to get more hits in. Yuri's got all the damage stacked on him right now.
Waste of time.
Kurando also has a weapon behind what would be the current standard, so he's a little under-equipped for this area. But it allows me to do more hits together. Alright, over here, we get a treasure chest. Contains a red crystal. Now, a red crystal is going to allow us to do things with that shrine over there, but first, let's go get our treasure over here. This one is another crest. And this is a very nice crest because it allows us to do our next Solomon's Key. So yeah, we didn't do it for quite some time, and now we finally have the ability to do it. So the Eternal Boneyard, and we want to start with the big long name that I'm not going to try and pronounce, especially while I'm moving things around. And what else we got? Bifrin's I remember because it's got Art Cure on it. It's one of two that has Art Cure, and it's rather important that you have Art Cure, so I kind of remembered that one. I think this one just had a Revive on it, and I never used that. But anyway, we got some new stuff. We got another Arc Surge. Art Cure, again, very nice. Cure All we don't care about. Cure Plus we don't care about. Resurrection, which is a new one. It's not just Revive or whatever it was called. Rage, which I don't really care about. Let us take a quick look at what we've got out of that. So that was one of them. This one has Resurrection now. We just got this one a little while ago. We bought this one. Restores all HP to the unconscious ally, as opposed to the regular Revival, which I don't know, maybe did half or something like that. There's no reason to do anything other than Resurrection unless you're using items now. So there's another arc here, so that's nice. So that one's actually a decent crest if we have a whole bunch of extra levels to donate to it. Let's see here. There's another one. The normal Resurrection. Yeah, it's just a small amount, so it's what, 25 to 50%, somewhere in that kind of a range. But yeah, Resurrection for not even double the HP is definitely worth it. Alright, Bifrons. That one's got Cure All, which I'll never use, but it's there. And I think that's pretty much all the important ones, at least for now. Now, you don't have anything better to put on, so I'm going to take this off you and give you that, so you have all that Resurrection stuff. And then I can move Art Cure over to somebody else so that somebody else has it. Do you already have my other Art Cure? You do. Let's give it to somebody else. We give it to you. So as many people as possible have Art Cure. There we go. Alright, so we've begun the Immortal Mountain to very little fanfare. The way these work is there's a glowing thing, some kind of altar. You should try putting the crystal in. Now, the way this works is depending on which crystal you put in each of these pedestals, which we'll find throughout the area, it'll lead you to a different area. The map that I showed earlier on will show you this. There's a red line leading away from it, then it will give you, that's where it'll go if you put the red crystal in. Spoiler, we're going to get a blue crystal and a yellow crystal. So basically, I'm going to plot out the easiest, fastest route to get all the things, and then next time, that's the route we'll take, and we will move on. Anyway, that's pretty much all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.